Welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies, and I'm Jane Gardner of jane-gardner.com, and this is System Saturday. On today's show, we're going to be talking about your operating procedures binder. And if you don't know what that is, that's fine. You'll soon be learning about it. But hey, here I am. Let's get started. And I'm Jane Gardner. Welcome. I am doing a System Saturday for you to learn how to organize your time so that we can automate your business and so you can be making money instead of making work for yourself. You'll be saving time for yourself and your family because you won't have to work in the business doing these systems because the systems will be up automating and organizing you. And you'll have marketing systems on automatic so you can spend more time with or get more clients. So welcome. Let's see if we can get you started. I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband for 20 years in our structural engineering firm here in Western Canada. And so let's get started. And without further ado, let's get back to me. Today I thought I would talk about, we talked about backup systems last week, and the week before we looked at organizing your computer. And then today we're going to just briefly talk about your operating procedures binder, so to get you started on doing that. And that will help you as we go through this. And if you also go through my rest of my Solopreneur Success Strategies shows, Mindset Monday, which is on Monday, obviously, get your message out Tuesday about your brand and customers and your website and messaging. And then World Domination Wednesday, which is about your customers, you and your customers, how to get them and how to keep them. Thursday is Jill or Jack of all trades Thursday, where we talk about some of the skills and knowledge you might need in your business in order to be an entrepreneur. And Friday we have Freebie Friday, which is about free software. And then Sunday is Strategy Sunday, so all about your business strategy. So if you were to go and start your operations procedures binder, you'll be halfway there in terms of finishing it off if you follow along during the week in our various shows at Solopreneur Success Strategies. And the easiest way to find them all is to go to my YouTube channel, which is at http://jgtips, tips.com/YouTube, YOUTUBE. So anyway, let's get started and let's talk about your systems. So in the Systems Saturday show, we're going to be talking about organizing your computer and business systems. We're going to be tracking your finances and how to do that easily during the week, automating and systemizing your marketing and automating your selling, as well as keeping up with your clients and communicating with your clients to keep them all your happy raving fans who'll stay with you forever because you're always in touch with them. So let's get looking at your operating procedures manual. So yes, I thought I would call this System Saturday because it's all about systems. So today we're going to be looking at automating and organizing your business systems. And business systems allow you the time to grow your business, to get more clients, as well as spend more time with your family or friends while your business works for you on automatic. So as I mentioned before, we're going to be looking at organizing your computer, your business systems, your financials, automating your marketing, automating your selling, and communicating with your subscribers and clients. So the operating procedures binder is really quite simple. It's a binder, so it's very easy to find one of those. And in that, you put step-by-step procedures for any and all systems in your business so that anyone can use it and besides you as well. As well, you include all your reference documents you might have for policies on privacy or hiring and firing employees, or policies for email, or policies, some of the requirements for your industry, for example, safety, human resource policies, that kind of thing. You put that in there as well, and it's a quick reminder for any procedure so that anyone can use it, and you don't have to reinvent the procedure every single time you do it. So, for example, I've been doing quite a few email lists this last week, and I can almost do it in my sleep now because I have a step-by-step procedure that I do, and I don't miss a step because I've written it all down. And also, having an operating procedures binder will allow you to have your virtual assistants or your personal assistants, or you could even outsource some of the work in your business, because you'll have an operating procedures manual which will have a step-by-step on how to do, for example, your social media, or how to, as I say, talking about before, do your email lists. So this is a very advantageous binder to have as a system in your business, and it's worth getting started now, even if you don't have too much business at the moment, but it's certainly worth having, because it's always good to have a step-by-step checklist of a process in your business. So how do you get started making a step-by-step? Well, what you do is you write down the end result of procedure you want to do. For example, you could put down a procedure on sending an email. So then you go step by step in a list in a clear and concise way from the beginning to the end result, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, till you get the end result of actually sending the email. And of course, try and do the action while you're writing it all out, so you can see whether you miss a step or not in the procedure, or you realize you have to go back and add something in the list that you forgot. After writing the first draft of the standard operating procedure, follow the steps again and see if you're missing any steps and make any revisions. Then get someone else to see if they can follow along the step by step, and if they complete the steps easily, then you've made a very good, simple standard operating procedure, and you can put it into your binder. However, you should also consider any what-if scenarios. So, for example, what if the person when you're doing an email doesn't confirm their email? So what's the policy then? And you have to give different options as to what you want to do. So, for example, if the person doesn't confirm their email, you may have a policy just to let it go because they don't want to be on your email, or else you will have another policy where you'll have a separate email that you send out saying, hey, you forgot to confirm. Do you want to confirm or not? Something like that. So you give a couple of scenarios for what if something happens in the system where the assistant didn't complete from one step to the 10th step to the end result. So it's a very simple process, but I know it's something that people just never get done. So it's always good to get started right now. And also, of course, you can add any reference policies that you need to have in there. For example, like the FTC rules on email. For example, there's a rule on making sure you double opt-in in Canada, I know. And also privacy policies are quite critical to have. And you can also have different policies for taxing in different countries. And I know there's a procedure with VAT tax in Great Britain that you have to be aware of. And you have to add, if you add all these into your binder, then you'll have them there for reference in case you need to look for them and find out what was that procedure again I needed to remember, what was the rule. And if it's in the binder, then it has easy reference to each of these policies. So you can make an operating procedures binder that has all your how-tos for your computer, how to file a file. For example, I always file a client under their name and then put any of their drawings or files, their reference material under their name, under the year, and then it's very easy to find them. All you have to do is look for the year. And so you could put this down as a policy or a procedure and make sure you're always doing that, as well as any how security policies for your computer, especially when it comes to antivirus, making sure that your various software is up to date and how to do it. You can also have how-tos for your email, what your policies are in terms of privacy and in terms of writing an email or replying to email. For example, we always try not to do a reply to all when we're doing an email to one client in case another client is not aware of what we are talking about. For example, as one of our policies, we always do a fresh email, and a lot of people don't do that. Then there's how-tos for your social media you could do and how to do it. Also the policy or ideas on what the kind of social media comments you like to make. And of course, an easy checklist, how to set up your sales page or do videos, etc., and on and on. So you can put all these how-tos in your operating procedures binder, and they'll help you save time in your business. It will be easier for you to go and look for the how-to as well as to get others to use your operating procedures binder and use your how-tos. You could outsource some of the processes to your assistant, and you could also just quickly have it as something that you can work with a partner, and then they also have your policies and procedures. So the operating procedures binder is a very important idea, as well as a physical binder for your business. It will help you save time and money because you will always have it very quickly on reference, so you can easily, quickly add a new email or a new sales page, etc., because you have the how-to there for reference. So that was a quick discussion of an operating procedures binder. I know a lot of people forget to start one when they begin a business, which is a very good time to start. And so I hope that you'll get a binder out and start putting in some of your checklists and how to for setting up various things in your business. So next week, I think we'll look at some of the email systems that you can set up to keep in contact with your clients and to your subscribers, and some of the things that they can do now. 2 years ago, they couldn't do as many things as you can do now with email systems, and it's quite a good way to keep in contact with your clients. So please go to http://jgtips.com/S-Saturday if you want to see the video for the current episode, for those of you who are listening on audio, just to get some reference again on what we were doing. So I hope that gave you some idea on some of the things that you should set up in your business. So far, we're looking at organizing your computer files and folders so they're easy to find. Setting up some computer backup systems so that when your computer crashes, you have a way to recover your data. And it will crash. They aren't guaranteed for life, as we all know, for those of us who have bought many computers over the years. And then also now we've got a binder. We've got an operating procedures binder. And maybe next week I'll get to show you some of the sample ideas, or maybe I'll give you some checklists. I do have some checklists. I just haven't got around to adding them to the binder. So as you say, it's a good way to save time and money in your business. And so I hope you start your operating procedures binder. And I'll see you next week with email systems. Goodbye for now.